Hello, and welcome to this video. With the video series for this module, I am deviating from Chapter 8. The reason for this is because of the proliferation of artificial intelligence into many aspects of business and governmental operations. These operations include emergency management. Indeed, artificial intelligence is one of the fastest growing technologies that is affecting our lives. I feel I would be remiss in presenting this course if I did not include a section on this technology. Emergency managers face, and will continue to face, policy challenges regarding the use of this technology. For example, emergency managers need to understand the ethical challenges with this technology's use and how to address these challenges through practices and policies. Because of the importance of artificial intelligence to emergency management, I want to ensure that I cover this topic. Students who wish to read Chapter 8 for their own education are free to do so. Just understand that there is no requirement to read the chapter for this course or a quiz related to Chapter 8 that students must take. Rather, the quiz will be on artificial intelligence and information contained in these videos. This video is the first one on artificial intelligence. Since the material in these videos is based upon sources that do not include the textbook, there is no corresponding textbook chapter. Therefore, students will need to watch and use these videos to prepare for the artificial intelligence quiz. Artificial intelligence, or AI, can be of benefit to emergency management. AI enhances emergency management by improving situational awareness, accelerating decision-making, and optimizing response and recovery efforts during disasters. However, AI use is not with challenges and considerations. These include data quality and bias, ethical and legal concerns, integration and governance, and over-reliance on automation. Despite these challenges and considerations, there is justification for using this technology. Emergency management has always depended on making good decisions under difficult circumstances. Whether facing hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, floods, or hazardous materials incidents, emergency managers are expected to process enormous amounts of information quickly and accurately. Today's disasters are becoming larger, more frequent, and increasingly complex. Climate change, urban growth, aging infrastructure, and interconnected technology have created situations where traditional methods of gathering and analyzing information may no longer be enough. Therefore, this video examines what artificial intelligence is, how it works, and why understanding its strengths and its limitations is essential for future emergency managers. One issue that I faced in developing this lesson plan is that I have no idea where each student is in his or her knowledge and/or experience with AI use. Some of you may be first responders or emergency managers who are currently use AI in your work. Others of you may be entry-level students who are seeking to learn more about emergency management, so you may begin a career in that field. As such, you may have had no experience with AI or its use in emergency management. However, to start you thinking about AI use in emergency management, consider this scenario. Imagine that you live in a coastal county and a Category 5 hurricane is forecast to strike your county within the next 72 hours. Due to this situation, thousands of residents may need to evacuate. Roadways could become congested, emergency shelters must be opened, hospitals need to prepare, the county jail needs to consider the safety and needs of prisoners. Emergency responders must position personnel and equipment before the storm arrives. Now ask yourself this: what decisions could artificial intelligence make faster than humans? Would it identify neighborhoods most at risk? Would it predict which evacuation routes will become congested? Could it estimate where power outages will occur? Could it identify which hospitals may lose electricity first? Or perhaps determine where search and rescue teams should be staged before the storm even makes landfall? These are exactly the kinds of problems that artificial intelligence is beginning to help solve. However, even the most advanced AI systems cannot replace human leadership, ethical judgment, or accountability. Instead, AI provides information that helps emergency managers make better decisions. Emergency management has become dramatically more challenging over the past several decades. Natural disasters are increasing in both frequency and severity. Communities are becoming more interconnected. Critical infrastructure depends heavily on technology. Social media produces millions of pieces of information during disasters. Weather satellites continuously transmit enormous quantities of data. Traffic sensors monitor transportation systems every second. Drones collect aerial imagery almost instantly. Traditional analytical methods simply cannot analyze all of this information quickly enough. This is where artificial intelligence becomes valuable. AI can process information in seconds that would take teams of analysts many hours, or even days, to review manually. Instead of replacing emergency managers, AI enhances their ability to understand rapidly changing situations. It helps answer important questions such as, where should resources be sent first? Which communities face the greatest danger? How will conditions likely change over the next several hours? And what action should receive the highest priority? Further, artificial intelligence supports all 4 phases of emergency management. During mitigation, AI helps identify long-term risks and vulnerable infrastructure. During preparedness, it assists with planning, training, forecasting, and resource allocation. During response, AI analyzes incoming information in real time to improve situational awareness. Finally, during recovery, artificial intelligence can help estimate damages, prioritize rebuilding efforts, and support recovery planning. These capabilities allow emergency managers to shift from reacting to disasters toward anticipating them before they occur. Before exploring specific emergency management applications, students need to understand what artificial intelligence actually is. Artificial intelligence refers to computer systems designed to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. These systems learn from information, recognize patterns, solve problems, reason through complex situations, and assist with decision-making. Unlike traditional computer programs that simply follow predetermined instructions, many AI systems improve as they receive additional information. The more quality data they receive, the better they become at identifying relationships and making predictions. Think about how good weather data helps with weather forecasting. Meteorologists receive data from satellites, Doppler radar, ocean buoys, weather balloons, and thousands of ground-based monitoring stations. No single person could manually analyze every piece of information quickly enough. With good weather data, AI helps organize, interpret, and analyze those enormous data sets to improve weather predictions. Emergency managers then use those forecasts to make critical operational decisions. Although artificial intelligence may seem mysterious, most systems follow a straightforward process. Here are the 5 major stages that form AI. Stage 1 is data collection. Everything begins with data. AI is only as effective as the information it receives. Many years ago, I took a computer programming language course. One thing that our professor harped on was the acronym GIGO. This acronym stood for Garbage In, Garbage Out. This acronym applies to AI. If you feed crappy data into your computers, the AI software will give you crappy results. Therefore, quality data is essential for effective AI use. In emergency management, data may come from many different sources. These sources include weather satellites, river gauges, traffic cameras, 911 call centers, hospital reports, social media, drone imagery, utility companies, population databases, and geographic information systems. The greater the variety and quality of available information, the more accurate AI predictions become. Stage 2 is data pre-processing. Once data is collected, it must be cleaned and organized. Real-world information is rarely perfect. Some data may be incomplete. Some records contain errors. Different agencies may use different formats. Duplicate information must be removed. Missing values may need correction. Measurements must be standardized. This pre-processing stage ensures that the AI system receives consistent, reliable information before learning begins. Without proper preparation, even the most advanced AI system can produce misleading conclusions. Stage 3 is model training. During this stage, the AI examines large amounts of historical information. It searches for patterns and relationships. For example, an AI system might analyze decades of hurricane tracks, rainfall amounts, flood levels, evacuation behavior, infrastructure failures, and economic losses. Over time, the model begins recognizing conditions associated with particular outcomes. This learning process allows AI to make predictions about future events. The more representative and accurate the training data, the more useful the model becomes. Stage 4 is testing and evaluating. Before AI can be trusted, it must be tested. Researchers compare AI predictions against actual historical outcomes. Questions that researchers ask include, did the system correctly predict flooding? Did evacuation estimates match reality? And were damage forecasts accurate? If significant errors are discovered, developers adjust the model and repeat testing until acceptable performance is achieved. Testing helps ensure reliability before AI supports real emergency operations. Stage 5 is deployment. Once the AI system is tested and determined to be effective, it may be deployed into an operational environment. This means emergency managers begin using it during planning, exercises, or actual incidents. The AI system continuously receives new data. It updates forecasts, identifies changing risks, suggests resource priorities, and provides decision support as conditions evolve. Importantly, deployment is not the end of the process. AI systems continue learning and improving as new data become available. A question that is sometimes asked is, if artificial intelligence can analyze information so quickly, why do we still need emergency managers? The answer is simple. Artificial intelligence supports decisions. Humans make decisions. AI can estimate where flooding is most likely to occur. It cannot determine whether mandatory evacuations should be ordered. AI may recommend allocating ambulances to one location. However, only emergency managers can consider political realities, legal authority, ethical concerns, public trust, and community values before making that decision. Humans also evaluate whether AI recommendations make sense. If an AI system produces unexpected results, experienced emergency managers must determine whether the recommendation is reasonable or if the system has made an error. Human judgment remains essential because AI lacks empathy, moral reasoning, and accountability. Ultimately, emergency managers, not computers, are responsible for protecting lives and property. While artificial intelligence offers tremendous benefits, it also introduces important concerns. Emergency managers must consider privacy when AI uses personal information such as location data or medical records. They must guard against bias because AI systems trained on incomplete or unrepresentative data may unintentionally disadvantage certain communities. They must also address cybersecurity, since AI systems connected to critical infrastructure could become targets for cyber attacks. Finally, transparency is essential. Emergency managers should understand how AI reached its recommendations rather than accepting every output without question. Responsible AI means combining technological capability with human oversight, ethical leadership, and professional accountability. In summary, it is important to remember that artificial intelligence is rapidly becoming an important capability in emergency management. AI can analyze enormous amounts of information, identify patterns, automate repetitive tasks, and provide valuable decision support across mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. Yet AI is not a replacement for emergency managers. Instead, it serves as a powerful partner that helps professionals make faster, more informed decisions while leaving critical judgment, ethics, leadership, and accountability where they belong, with people. Again, consider the scenario presented at the beginning of this video. If a Category 5 hurricane were approaching your county, which decisions should artificial intelligence make, and which decisions should always remain in human hands? That question will continue to shape the future of emergency management as AI becomes an increasingly important part of disaster planning and response. Thanks for watching.